Already know Jeff Foxworthy, hilarious comedian, television host, and now he's taking over your family game night. He has a new game, Relative Insanity. See what I mean? Seriously, a continuation of his last game, Relative Insanity. Let's bring in Mr. Jeff Foxworthy now. Okay, you're making games for family night. What is that about?
Well, I had an idea a couple of years ago at Thanksgiving because we have like 30 relatives for Thanksgiving. And the comedian in me thought, what does everybody have in common? And the thing we all have in common is everybody's family's crazy.
Yep.
So I wrote 100 setups about relatives, about family, and then I wrote 500 punchlines. Wow. And everybody gets 7 punchlines. Somebody reads the setup, and you just throw down the punchline you think is going to get the biggest laugh. Oh. It's so easy to play. You can learn to play it in 10 seconds because there's different kind of games. Some are about strategy, some are about domination. I just wanted to make people laugh. And so Relative Insanity exploded. It was the #1 game on Amazon.
Wow.
So when the pandemic hit, all of a sudden I can't do stand-up, no more live shows. And I thought, okay, well, if it worked with written setups, why not do pictures and do it like a meme game? So I got a lot of pictures, and I actually wrote 900 punchlines this time, divided them into 3 categories. And it's the same thing. I stay in my lane. It's to make you laugh.
Okay, Jeff, give folks an example who might not be familiar. You give someone a setup. Give me an example of one of the setups.
Okay, so one of the setups might be right before we walked down the aisle, Daddy leaned over to me and whispered blank.
And then I have a set of cards, and then I pick whichever
you get
one.
Like 7 punchlines.
And I pick one. So what's a good punchline that goes with that you've heard?
You were conceived in a car wash.
Okay. See, that's a fun family game night. But Jeff, what does this mean now? And again, when you were starting your career out, you didn't think, okay, yeah, one day I'm gonna put out games for people to play at night. You're a TV host, you're a comedian. But what's it mean now, man? The times that we're in, to be able to still provide jokes in this type of way that you maybe never imagined.
TJ, when I first started doing this, there were things about comedy that hadn't sunk in to me. But I've gotten to the point in my live show when I would walk out and I would say, I remind myself, which is true, that everybody I'm going to be looking at tonight's going through a struggle. It might be financial, might be physical, might be emotional, but everybody's going through a struggle. And so in my life, I always tell myself, have grace with people because you don't know what they're going through. You haven't walked in their shoes. And I don't think laughter makes the struggle go away, but I do think laughter is like the release valve that keeps the boiler from exploding. It's that little mini vacation escape from the struggles of your life. And in 2020, I think live music is like that. And in 2020, the 2 things we haven't had is live comedy and live music. Yeah. So the little release valves that keep people from going crazy have been missing. And so since I couldn't do them in stand-up form, I thought, let me do them in a game form. And, it just thrills my heart. So I keep getting emails from people going, we got your game. We played it the other night. That's the most I've laughed this year. And I'm like, oh, cool. You took a little mini vacation from the struggle.
That is a great way to put it. Give me one, before I let you go, give me one more setup.
Golly, here, let me just grab a card.
And okay, Dr. Ashton. My Dr. Ashton is sitting here.
You might have a picture, TJ, like that. This is just a picture of
a kid.
And then some of the possible setups would be, and then they sedated him. Or his teachers always said he wasn't like the other children.
Okay. I just wanted people to have an idea of how it works. Jeff Foxworthy, it's a pleasure, man. A lot of people followed you for a long time. Congratulations on this new venture, and you all enjoy yourselves and have a good holiday, all right? Happy New Year.
Thank you for having me. Happy New Year to you.
All right, Dr. Ashton.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.